Once you look at this picture, I am sure that you can guess easily the topic for today's class. Yes, you are right. The topic for today's class is Special Protection Group. The group which provides security to certain VIPs, rather I should say VVIPs, including our Prime Minister. Before we look at the SPG protection group in special protection group in detail, let us look at the reasons as to why this topic has become important for exam and for the interview. The reason is that the Parliament in later half of 2019 made certain changes in the Special Protection Group Act 1988, and because of these changes, people like Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, and Priyanka Gandhi have lost their SPG security cover. And that is why it was in news, and that becomes the reason for its importance. Before we look at those changes which Parliament has made, let us first look at the timeline of birth of Special Protection Group, which will put things in perspective. The birth of SPG can be traced back to the assassination of our former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi on 31st of October 1984 in the aftermath of Operation Blue Star, which was launched to flush out certain Khalistan terrorists who were hiding in the Golden Temple, Amritsar. I will discuss about Operation Blue Star in some other video. After Indira Gandhi's assassination, the Ministry of Home Affairs established a committee called as Birbal Nath Committee to look into the special security issue of our Prime Minister. This committee observed that the security of the Prime Minister should be responsibility of a dedicated agency. Before SPG was born, after this committee's recommendation, the security of Prime Minister was the responsibility of Delhi Police. On recommendation of this committee, Birbal Nath Committee, a special body called as Special Protection Unit was established. And later, the Parliament 1988 passed Special Protection Group Act, and thus in this way the Special Security Agency of SPG was born. Remember that the SPG only provides proximate security cover to the VIPs. Proximate security cover. Now that means what? Usually VIP securities are provided in three tiers or three cordons or three levels. For example, if this is the VIP, then there would be one inner cordon of security or inner tier of security, then would be a middle cordon of security, and then there would be a third or the outermost layer of security. Usually, the outermost layer of security is responsibility of the state police in which the VIP is present. The middle layer of security is usually taken care by CRPF, for which CRPF has a separate wing called as Special Duty Group. And the innermost level of security is taken care by various agencies like CISF, CRPF, SPG, NSG, etc. In case of Prime Minister and certain other persons, this proximate or the innermost security is taken care by the SPG. And that is why we call this as a proximate security force. Also, please note that the SPG provides security to the VIPs at all places. That means the places of their residence, the places of their work, the places of their travel, or wherever they go, even out of India, the SPG always accompanies the VIPs. That means SPG is a 24/7 force around the VIPs. Okay, the SPG works under the Union Cabinet Secretariat, just a fact, right? So it looks after the entire management of the SPG. Coming to the question as to who are the people who get the security cover of the SPG, that is, who are the SPG protectees. First of all, the force was created for the very purpose of protection of the current Prime Minister after the assassination of Indira Gandhi. But subsequently, certain changes were made in the SPG Act 1988. For example, because initially SPG was supposed to give security only to the current Prime Minister. So what happened? That Rajiv Gandhi ceased to be the Prime Minister in 1989 after he lost the Lok Sabha elections. Once he was no longer the Prime Minister, SPG cover was withdrawn from him. And that is when in 1991, Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated for we all know the reasons because of the Rajiv Gandhi Jayawardene agreement. Jayawardene was the president of Sri Lanka. Agreement 1987. I will discuss the background and significance of this agreement in some other video. So, because of this agreement, Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated in 1991. This showed that the prime ministers are vulnerable and their life is at risk, not only while they are prime ministers, but even after they cease to be the prime minister. Because Rajiv Gandhi को मारा गया था 1991 में जबकि वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर नहीं थे, लेकिन मारा गया उन्हें उन कारणों से या उन वजहों से जबकि वो प्राइम मिनिस्टर थे. एंड दैट इज व्हाई द एसपीजी एक्ट वाज अमेंडेड एंड लेटर एसपीजी सिक्योरिटी कवर वाज एक्सटेंडेड इवन टू द एक्स प्राइम मिनिस्टर्स. Also remember that the SPG provides security cover to current Prime Minister's immediate family as well as ex-Prime Minister's immediate families. That is what is given in the SPG Act. The word immediate here means the spouse and the children of the Prime Minister and ex-Prime Minister. So these are the four categories of persons who are eligible to get security cover, the elite security cover of the SPG security force. One point before I forget to mention that SPG consists of personnel who are drawn from various central armed police forces like BSF, like CISF, like CRPF, etc. So remember that SPG is 100% deputationist force. That means SPG does not have its personnel of its own. जितने भी लोग SPG में काम कर रहे होते हैं वो SPG के खुद के नहीं होते हैं, रादर वो CRPF से, CISF से, BSF से, ITBP से कुछ टर्म के लिए, कुछ टेन्योर के लिए आते हैं डेपुटेशन पर SPG में, वो अपना काम करते हैं एंड देन दे गो बैक टू देयर पेरेंट कार्डर्स. The security of the Prime Minister is under the charge of an officer of rank Assistant Inspector General who is an IPS officer. And the security cover of remaining VIPs is taken care by an officer of level of a senior commandant. Senior commandant. So this is how the SPG manages its functions. The question arises, I think there is an overlap in the text and what I'm writing. The question arises that what is the amendment made in 2019 by the Parliament? And that is why we are doing this class. There are two changes that the Parliament has made in 2019. The first change is that Parliament has defined more clearly the meaning of the word immediate family. So I told you that the immediate family means the spouse, that is the husband or wife, and the children of the Prime Minister. But now the Parliament says that family member of the Prime Minister who wants security of the SPG should be living in the official residence which has been allotted to the Prime Minister. Take for example, let us say Manmohan Singh is our former Prime Minister. Let us say his daughter is no longer living with him. So in that case, the daughter of Manmohan Singh will not be eligible to get security cover of SPG. तो ex Prime Ministers की जो immediate family members हैं, अगर उन्हें SPG security cover में आना है, तो उनको ex Prime Minister का जो official residence है, उसमें उनके साथ रहना होगा. And the second change which has been made is that the security cover to ex-prime ministers and ex-prime ministers' immediate families can be given only for a period of maximum 5 years. Earlier, there was no such limit. And this is the reason that why Rahul Gandhi, that why Sonia Gandhi and why Priyanka Gandhi are going to lose security cover, because the term period of 5 years since Rajiv Gandhi became Prime Minister has expired. Okay, now coming to the justification that has been given by the government of India for the changes which has been made by the Parliament in 2019. Of course, we understand that the acts are made and acts are amended by the Parliament, but it is usually the government which moves all those changes and all those bills in the Parliament. The first reason that has been given by Mr. Amit Shah, the Home Minister, is to cut down the expenditure of the SPG. That makes sense. If number of people who are under SPG security come down, this is obvious that this security expenditure will also come down. The second reason is that the SPG protectees often travel abroad without informing the SPG. Now, while SPG amendment bill was discussed in the parliament last year, Mr. Amit Shah mentioned certain number of times when Rahul Gandhi left India or he went abroad without even informing the SPG. That shows कि जो SPG के प्रोटेक्टीज हैं जब उनको ही SPG की सिक्योरिटी लेने में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है तो सरकार फिर खर्चा क्यों करेगी उनकी सिक्योरिटी के ऊपर. And the third reason is that the former SPG protectees who will now lose the SPG security cover will still be given Z plus cover of CRPF for their security. That means हालांकि राहुल गांधी की या प्रियंका गांधी की या सोनिया गांधी की एसपीजी कवर तो खत्म हो जाएगा लेकिन अभी भी उनको हाईएस्ट लेवल का जो सिक्योरिटी कवर होता है जिसको हम बोलते हैं जेड प्लस सिक्योरिटी कवर वो उनको मिलेगा. रिमेंबर दैट इज कैटेगराइजेशन ऑफ सिक्योरिटी कवर इनटू एक्स वाई Z or Z plus is done on the basis of threat assessment or the risk to the life of the VIPs. And this threat assessment or the vulnerability assessment is done by the Intelligence Bureau. तो Intelligence Bureau ये तय करती है कि किस VIP को की जान को कितना खतरा है और उसके हिसाब से उसको X, Y, Z या Z plus सिक्योरिटी मिलती है, Z plus being the highest. So although SPG security cover has been withdrawn from the former SPG protectees, but they will still be getting the highest level of Z plus security cover of CRPF. Very soon, we will be coming to our next class. If you like this concept and if you like the classes, please do share, like, and please mention in comments if you would like to have a class on a particular topic.